In today's show, we'll talk about some very important news that could make XRP the future of digital currency in Europe. There has been a lot of talk that the European Union agrees with setting the price of one XRP at an amazing $60,000. The goal of this change is to make it easier for the huge number of transactions that are going to go through this route. The most important thing we're talking about today is how XRP, a digital asset that regular US buyers are familiar with, could become the digital euro and the main way that euro and other digital currencies are traded. Hey, welcome back to the place where you always find out what's new with XRP. I need to ask for a quick favor before we get into today's great news. Show us some love if you like our work. To become a part of our great group, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and set off the notification bell. And now for some good news. As we get closer to 60,000 subscribers, we're getting ready for a big XRP gift. It's really simple to join. There are only 3 steps. Find out more soon. You won't want to miss it. Don't forget to use the word money side in your comments if you want to be in the drawing for the prize, the big picture thinker behind Ripple Labs. It was Larsson who explained this new and exciting idea. He said many times that XRP is about to become the global bridge currency. What's interesting about this is how flexible it is. You can use Ripple's XRP with any digital currency, the dollar, the yen, or the euro. You don't have to switch to a new one. XRP is meant to be the way that these transfers happen. Imagine being able to easily change a digital euro into XRP and then back to dollars. XRP is the link. There's a lot to talk about in this episode, like how the French central bank picked XRP as the platform for the digital euro, how the Digital Euro Association praised Ripple, and even how Forbes hinted that XRP could be worth $60,000. This very important information is being talked about right now. Let's get into the specifics. Bitcoin really wanted to make a new currency that didn't need a central bank. So Bitcoin is kind of like a way to store value. The idea behind Ripple is very different. We are using the same groundbreaking technology, but this time we are building a value exchange or web that doesn't depend on cash. In fact, you don't have to switch to a different virtual currency to use Ripple. It works with any currency, including dollars, euros, yuan, and real. Ripple has a math-based currency that works like Bitcoin, but its main job is to make things possible. We think that most people will use Ripple with money they already have, like dollars, euros, or yen. The process of bringing the digital euro is moving along much more quickly than ever before, thanks in large part to the work done with Ripple. Surprisingly, a big step forward in software development has happened in just a few days, less than 3 days ago. This new technology makes it possible to do digital euro transfers offline on devices that are already out there, making them widely available. That this progress has been made shows how close the digital euro is to becoming a reality, with Ripple Labs being very important to its growth. This growth is exactly why the Digital Euro Association recently praised Ripple for its work. In the meantime, all of these changes have caused the price of XRP to change in strange ways. Investors and fans alike are paying attention to these changes because they are happening at the same time as progress in the digital euro and Ripple's important role in them. The latest changes in the price of XRP have caused a lot of talk, and many people think these aren't just technical issues. People think that the big price jumps are actually caused by more action and volume on the XRP ledger. XRP took a huge jump just 3 days ago, hitting an amazing $42,441. This was the 3rd biggest jump in the history of the cryptocurrency. A well-known member of the community called Jack the Rippler shed light on this behavior. He said that XRP's price went over $5,700 in one of the strangest turns, while a new contender, the crypto trading fund token, went up to $267 on the XRP ledger without any problems after launch. For those who don't know, the crypto trading fund coin has quickly become a big deal in the world of cryptocurrencies. It rose to the top and became the most important token on the XRP system in just 6 days. People are very excited about its official start in less than 72 hours, but it has already become very well known. Early buyers have a great chance right now during the pre-sale, especially since the token's supply is limited to $120 million. This lack of stock points to a possible supply shock after the pre-sale, just as Jack the Rippler said would happen. He says prices could soon go over $267. He worried that some people might think this was just another bug, but it could be the start of a new wave of millionaires. Still, you can't say enough about how important it is to do your own study. The way things are going sends a clear message. Things are changing, and now is the time to do something. This is why it wasn't a surprise when Forbes put out an estimate that XRP is worth around $60,000. This is especially true as the amount of transactions on the XRP system keeps going up. Think about the forces at play. When you buy, sell, or move XRP on the ledger, gas fees are charged for each transaction. Because these fees are unique to the XRP environment, they cause XRP tokens to be burned, which lowers the supply. Take a look at this situation. XRP is becoming more and more popular. CBDCs, governments, financial companies, and central banks are all using XRP more and more because it is useful. At the same time, more and more people are using the XRP system. The crypto trading fund and other groups are choosing XRPL because it has much lower gas fees. Because of all the use of the record, a lot of XRP is being burned to pay for gas fees because of all the extra activity. There is a strong rise in demand for XRP while the supply is falling due to the burn-off. This means that each XRP token needs to be worth more. Basically, we're seeing the start of a trend that suggests XRP's value could rise dramatically. This trend will take time to develop, but it highlights the wider expectation that XRP will hit the amazing $60,000. This thought-out value is more than just a number. It shows how demand, usefulness, and strategic scarcity all come together. This shows how important XRP is in the changing world of digital banking. As we look to the future, the interesting story behind XRP makes it sound like stocking up now might be a good idea for people who want to make money from its expected rise. Do not forget that I am not a professional financial advisor. The information in these movies is only meant to be entertaining. Before making any financial decisions, I always tell my viewers to do their own study and talk to professionals. Thanks for listening. Do not forget to hit the follow button and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, make sure the alerts are on so you know right away when I post something new. In the next movie, I can't wait to catch up with you. Be careful.